What's going on YouTube? It's your boy the Gaming Bear here. Welcome back to the channel and the final video of FC25. It's been a few months since the last video, but I did drop shots in between. With Team of the Season, with the last cycle in FC, normally with Team of the Season we get all the end game cards in. So wasn't much of an upload required. All the end game cards, squads were getting updated daily, and your RTG squad kind of goes in the gutter with all the 98 and the high rated cards coming in. And this is what the final endgame squad, or at least for me, looks like. Now, of course, this year we've had the most amount of 99 rated cards in FC history. I think 50 odd cards or more. Of course, most of us aren't going to get all of them, but at least some of the best players throughout football history and in recent years as well. This is what my bench looks like. Pele. So I keep swapping out with Pele and Ronaldinho. Then we've got 99 Bale, Lamine Yamal, Ronaldo, Pirlo, Beckenbauer, Nuno Mendes, Clinton, Palmer, De Ligt, Mbappe, Graham Hansen. That's just the reserves and the bench, because there are obviously loads of others in the club, like Mbappe, Doué, Rafinha, Dembele, Salah, and the women's England team as well in there, all the 99s of them. Then from the objective we got the Paul, Frimpong, and then my first Evo comes in with a Clement Lenglet, who was an 86 or 85 rated World Tour SBC. Getting him all the way up to a 98 rated was banging, which I absolutely loved for the Evos. And then my second best favorite Evo in the game, a 98 Thomas Lemar, who was a World Tour SBC as well. Him and Lenglet came together as a package deal. I got him from 83 all the way to a 98 rated. The only thing that's missing is his defending. That's 89, but aside from that, he's my most played player with 622 games, and I think Lenglet should be around the same with 445. So slightly different there, but yeah, he was one of my favorite players because I was able to evo him and swap him on the dead ball plus. Like last year we had so many other cards, Nakata, Greats of the Game, Haji, a few more who made it in my playing 11 with a dead ball plus, but he was the only one who's had his playstyle plus throughout the whole game cycle. And that and finesse are one of my favorite playstyles since FC24. And then most of the players that we did end up packing, we barely played or not even used them, like Cantona, Samuel Eto'o, Maldini's SBC, and the list goes on, like numerous players. But for my 99 rated squad, this is the starting 11, Barcola and Griezmann. He's the first player I actually did it for the crafting upgrade, emptied out the whole club, but he was worth it. Only 25 games, end of the game. But the 99 Messi as well, Ronaldinho's the gritty objective, Blanc's SBC as well, Hullet as well. Managed to pack him from the player pick, which is pretty good. Greenwood's 99, Rudiger's footies as well from the season 9 objective, Van Dijk as well from the objective, Lucy Bronze, and then footies icon Buffon. That's the main 99 rated squad. So obviously, as we kept getting new players, kept swapping them around. So I did try Mbappe. I loved Hansen's card, pretty cool. Ronaldo also looks crazy. Bale was good, and so was Pele. Now the second squad I want to look at is the let's go to Team of the Season squad. So the Team of the Season squad is pretty crazy. Obviously, I've never managed to play with any of them till now. I think we managed to play with Nuno Mendes, but we have Vinny in there, Harold, Salah, Rafinha, Heaps, Judy, Jonathan Tah, Bastoni, Trippier, and then Tobias Joy and Nuno Mendes there. Harder on the bench with Wilson, Chawinga, Luis Suarez, who was a banging card, Lamine Yamal's team this season, Mariona, Shaw, and then the rest of the club. I don't have any other banging thoughts. That would be the best 11. We have Ritugi, Oshiman, Tadic, Tanaka, Pajor from the better known leagues, and then we have low rated 94s, 96s like Isaac, Savage, and the list goes on. Nothing much in the team this season squad. Now, if we go to the leagues, let's just start with the Bundesliga squad. It's not too bad, lots of footies in there. I did try to buy Zenter, but he is completely extinct. Yep, it's just his gold common card. So he's totally gone. So he's the only one missing. Aside from that, I can pop in Kobel. But then on the bench, you got a couple of other footies with Voller in there, Gomez, Amri, and then Team of the Year Grimaldo in there as well, with Olise in the starting 11 as a shapeshifters. Not too shabby of a squad. Then if we go to the Premier League, so all the squads are just 4-4-2 default, and this is one of the most OP squads, I believe, for the Prem. Mainly footy players. A couple of nice shapeshifters with Konate. Did not get to use him, but I've heard good things about him. Then we got the new transferred Frimpong in there as well. Aside from that, Evo Rashford from the 95 fantasy to a 97 with the left wing to left mid Evo, which came out I think in the last week of August. That's the Premier League squad done with 99 Ginola in there. And if we go La Liga, this is what we've got. Mbappe with Mbappe, Griezmann, Rafinha, and Lamar on the wings. And a couple of my Evo players in there. Longley, as I mentioned earlier, and then Lamar on the bench as well with Footies Pedri, Team of the Year Vinny instead of his team of the season, and an Evo DePaul. He's also one of my favorite ones. Not much of game time, but I did start him up from his gold 84, popped him in the Immortal Evo, got him all the way up to a 96. Kunde is an honorable mention with the Johnny Cardoso card in there as well from the, I believe, daily objective play. Next would be the Serie A squad. Well-rounded squad as well. Aside from DeMarco being the lowest rated, we've got Di Natale, Brolin, Shapeshifter, McTominay. His team of the season card is in the club as well. We've got Evo Billings with Ndoye, Viali on the bench, Utugi, Bastoni is a banger with the Sava from the objective as well, and Evo Dumfries from a 94 to a 96. And then the season of progress, Rafael Leao with Shapeshifters Lukaku. Again, pretty well-rounded squad. So we've got the Ligue 1 squad left. And again, pretty good. Of course, you just have endgame players. Evo Bombito from his Grapes Evolutions, Grassroots promo. Then João Neves 99 as well. Dembele 99, transferred Ansu Fati from Barca to Monaco, Mendes as well, and a couple of other footies in there like Blaise Matuidi's hero card. And yeah, that's about it for the Ligue 1 squad with Barcola in there as well. So we've covered Serie A, team season, icon squad. Okay, so icons, of course, most of them are all the footies and some of the best ones in the game as well. So I'd say the only player is missing, that is Quaif. Still not going to complete the SPC, might not, but this was a fun one. Evoed Eusebio from his Immortals 93 to a 97. Did manage to get 5 play styles on him as well as finesse, power, low driven, first touch, and rapid. So I believe I was able to add on 2 play styles. Pretty fun card. Purely on the bench as well as Beckenbauer. So if we want, we could do that. He can play as a CDM, so we could do that as well. Again, there are some other icons in the club like Beckham and Zanetti, but if you want like the highest rated and top, they'd of course make the playing 11, 99 Pele and Ronaldinho and Hullet. And Hullet, my god, is an absolute beast. Now, as another fun squad, I did try to complete a team of the year, fully packed build. So that was a fun thing to do with footies nearing in. Uh, Obviously, I could have evoed any of them, but the team of the year being such an awesome promo and the Carter being so unique, did not want to evo any of them. Just left them as is. And of course, we do have a couple of icons in the club as well. Starting with the Sawa Team of the Year SPC. Sorry, Camila Billy and Eric Cantona. So managed to pack both of them during the promo. Well, Billy was the SPC and one of the most expensive SPCs I've done in this year as well as last year. We had Sawa's 93. This year was 92 Camille, and she was banging as well. She should have the most amount of games, 200, and then Cantona 100 as well, which is pretty good. And then we have Roberto Carlos in there as well. Now, if you look at the team of the years again, a couple of other ones in there, but we did also manage to get the Puskas and Miyama, as well as Coleman and Casillas. He was one of my favorite keepers up in the game with nearly 500 games, one shy of 500. To be honest, I would stack him up against Buffon. I only used Casillas till I got Buffon, so he was in all my squads aside, when Team of the Year dropped. And then let's just go back to the starter squad, like how we started FC25, 4-3-4 formation. This is what the squad looked like. So a lot of Evos in there, especially with Coleman and Davies, and then Marcus Llorente. So from his base card, got him up all the way to a 90. Then the squad completely changed around, as well as Gabri Viega, and so from their base 80 rated cards, and that includes an 86 Centurions Alvarez, and then the foundation lads in there. So pretty crazy to see how the squads started up and how they ended up. So the base rated squad would have been what, 85, 87 before Team of the Year started. And then if we have a look, so I had a couple of other squads. Initially, I started the game cycle with hybrid with the La Liga boys and Bundesliga. So we had an upgraded Molina, Kim Min Jae from Thunderstruck to the Grassroots, Clement Langlais, Samuel Lino, Goretzka, Griezmann as well, and Gallagher with Kane's SPC Player of the Month. So he was a card I absolutely loved. Even though he had 72 pace with the engine chem set and the 95 shooting with finish shot plus, he was a must-have in the game, and a Griezmann as well. So I got his gold rated card, evoed him all the way up to a 97 with 5 playstyles pluses on him as well, and Gallagher. This G was an absolute beast. 5 playstyle, sorry, all 5 stats 87 exactly. I could have evoed him up all the way to 98 or 99, but because of the Foot Birthday Retro Evo, I didn't want to lose the Evo. So I had to leave him as an 89 rated card, but boy oh boy, was he mad in game. 459 games as well. And then again, Lamar, one of my favorite cards. All stats 99. Just popped a shadow on him just to boost that speed. Sprint speed to 99 with defending. Should get at least high 90 stats in there. And then we had the Zidane card as well. So got him. We all completed Evo, got him up to a 96. And then Declan. Declan was another beast of a CDM for me. Here's a winter wildcards. Evoed him up to a 93 with the Tots Evos in, and he was so good. And aside from that, we should have another couple of spicy squads in here. One is the Barca squad, being a Barca boy, a Barca fan. It's pretty cool. But if we replace a couple of the players like that, Evert Hansen, we take her out, we take out Rafinha, and if we do take out Rolfo, let's just filter this out. Barca, Lamine in there, and we get pop in Rashford and Koundé. Never did get to use Koundé, but at least he makes the 11. Let's pop in Rafinha in there for now, and oh, we can't even forget Ansu Fati's Shadow and Showdown plus card, and then Dani Olmo's Evo as well. Now from the ladies, from the women's Barca team. Oh, from the women's Barca team, let's just put the women's league in, and then Barcelona, Hansen's Evo, pop in Rolfo in there, and Chesney, pop in a Paredes. You know, of course there's so many other cards, but as a base, again, it's pretty good. Of course we can make other changes, so let's just do one thing. Take out Aitana Bonmati from there, as well as Mateus, pop them two on the bench. Mateus, there we go. Again, that's what my some of my favorite squads look like in game. And yeah, we did manage to still have 1.7 mil in the club, aside from spending out the coins on the last 2 seasons. It's a mil each. Would have gotten almost 3 mil in the squad, in the club rather, and that's the most amount of coins I've managed to collect. And then as an added bonus as well, the Atletico squad, a complete 11. A couple of honorable mentions on the benches there, as well as Evil Correa, that are 90 rated SPC Aspalicueta, Future Star Simone, and 91 rated Melina as well. And an honorable mention, Raul Jimenez thoughts card in there. But that was my video, guys, a basic short video and walk you through my squads. But let's just, before we end the video, the women's squad as well. This is a pretty cool thing for me to do as well. I didn't select Hampton from the Fatih's pick of all the 99 rated, and if I did try to search for her on the market, and there were a couple of blokes who listed up for a mil, and and aside from that, she's pretty much extinct. So if you did get the in the player pick, if you guys did manage to keep her, GG's on that. But aside from that, that's the video and my final video for FC25. To be honest, not many videos this year with FC25. Hopefully with FC26 just around the corner, if I do decide to get the game, hopefully I'll do my best to release more in-game content. But aside from that, guys, I do hope you enjoyed the short video, my club tour, all the players I've had in the club. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in FC26. Peace.